Hi guys, it's Steve Lawson here from Steve Lawson Online, and I'm back again with another short video. And in today's video I wanted to discuss a matter which is quite close to me personally, and it was really to do with whether or not you need to have qualifications in life in order to succeed. Because I left school at the age of 16 with no qualifications whatsoever. I think I scraped through with an O level in art, as I recall, all those years ago. But ultimately, when it comes down to being involved in a company, being involved in a business, and this is really aimed at any newcomers, any newbies to the online world, if you're beginning to doubt that you're qualified or that you've got the experience to be able to develop a successful online business, then I want to just quickly tell you a story about a gentleman that I met a few years ago. And it was at a local event, and I was introduced to this chap through a friend of mine, and we ended up spending quite a bit of time together throughout the course of the day. And he was a very nice man. He was very unassuming, and I really didn't take much notice of what it was that he was doing. We were just talking about general stuff, and we had a great day. And the day finished, and we parted company. And I hadn't seen him again. But I was watching the television just a few days ago, and there was a documentary on BBC One, I believe it was, and it was presented by the Dragon's Den presenter Peter Jones, who everybody knows is a very, very successful businessman and entrepreneur. And he was interviewing this chap, and I was watching the interview, and I thought, my gosh, I recognise that fellow. He looks very familiar to me. And then I thought back, and I realised that it was the same gentleman that I'd spoken to a few years ago at this event. Now, it was so interesting because this chap, and his name was a guy called Chris Dawson. Now, he was being interviewed by Peter Jones because he is one of the most wealthy entrepreneurs in the UK today. And I was completely unaware of this. And he was telling his story. He was telling about his childhood, his upbringing, how he had left school at 14. He'd left school without any qualifications. He wasn't even able to read or write. And he got involved in market trading through other members of his family. But, he was a very determined man, and he was very, very determined to succeed and to really overcome all the challenges that he had with not being able to read and write. And he's gone on to build one of the biggest businesses in the UK today, a company called The Range, and he's worth over £400 million. And he's still actively promoting his business. He hasn't retired. He's still determined to grow his company and just get better and better. And he wants his main aim is to become a billionaire. And he thinks he's going to achieve that in the next 5 years. And I'm sure he will. But what struck me was the fact that, this guy had left school with no qualifications at an early age. He'd exceeded far beyond his wildest dreams. He surpassed any expectation that anyone could have ever had of him. And, it really did make me think that, well, if you're going to use an excuse like, oh, I don't have any qualifications, to give up on your dreams, to give up on your business, then really you need to look at this guy. You need to look at those people that are so determined to succeed. They don't let anything stand in their way, not even an education. They don't take no for an answer. They keep battling on. And I just think those people are the ones that you've got to really look at and admire and try to emulate. You want to model yourself on those successful people. And they don't have to be people that have got degrees or have got letters after the name. They don't have to be people that have gone to university. You need to look for people that take action. You need to look for people that are willing to do what it takes to get their message across. And I firmly believe if you go in with that attitude, then good things will start to happen. And that's kind of what I've decided to do very recently. I've started to make the videos, and I just think that if you can break through those internal struggles, get past your fears, get past the those feelings of, oh my God, I can't do it, I'm not going to be good enough, I'm going to look stupid. If you can just overcome that, I can assure you things will change, because they've changed for me. And I've become so much more confident, just talking on camera as a result. And it gives you an opportunity to be able to sort of get your message out there to everybody. It's a global phenomenon, YouTube as an example. So if you're thinking that your lack of qualifications, your lack of education is going to hold you back, then please, trust me, it won't. Just take action. Do all the things that your mentors or your coaches tell you to do. Go out and make videos. Bring people up. Make those phone calls. Don't be frightened. Don't be afraid. Because ultimately, the more you do it, the easier it becomes, the more successful you will be, you will reach your goals, you will succeed, and you will understand that what you've held in your own mind, your beliefs in the past, will just disappear, and trust me, it works. So that's my little rant over, if you like. I just wanted to mention that. I wanted to get that story out, because I think there are an awful lot of people that are just held back from doing stuff because they're too frightened of what other people think. And I certainly wouldn't accept that anymore. I wouldn't worry about it. And I've had people make fun of me. I've had people try to ridicule me, and to me now it's water off a duck's back. I'm doing what I love to do. I'm enjoying being able to work from home. I'm being able to, if get up when I want to get up, go out and do what I want to do. It's fantastic. So if you can make that breakthrough, if you can just, dig a little bit deeper, fight that fear, get yourself out of your comfort zone. And I know it's not easy to do, but if you do it, you will find that things will start to change, things will develop for you, and things will happen. So trust me on that. It really does work. But if you're interested also, and I should put this in, if you want to find out any more information about how I've been able to achieve what I've achieved, then you can always click on the link at the bottom of this video. So it'd be nice if I could give you some advice or give you any help. So yeah, click on the link, and hopefully I'll see you there. Okay, that's my rant over. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.